Want to live healthy by acquiring knowledge about health-related issues, being it chronic or curable diseases, nutritious meals, exercises, and as well as correct all the wrong myths surrounding these issues? Don't worry, the Alive Health Show brings you exactly that. With our team of expertise health practitioners, we are poised to bring you nothing but the very best of information and knowledge about health-related issues. Hello, I'm Sandra Bentil. Make a date with me every Sundays at 5:30 p.m. and catch a repeat on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. only on Hill TV. A very good evening to everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a live health show. Now, in recent times, studies have shown that 1 out of 7 couples have problems with infertility, which means that 15% of couples have problems with infertility across the globe. And research also shows that 1 out of 3 of these infertility problems are from the woman. And so it turns out that 2 out of 3 of this problem are from men. And it means that the number of women that have problems with childbearing are quite lower than us in men. And so today we are going to discuss the nitty-gritties of infertility, what really goes into it, and people that tend to suffer this condition, especially when it comes to the women. So today we are going to focus on the women's aspect, so that another time we get to talk about the men. So you're not left out. You're welcome. This is a live health show. We are streaming live on Facebook at Hail_TV or at Prophet Nigel Gazy. Just search for his page, Prophet Nigel Gazy, and you are sure to get connected with the live broadcast and also get to share with your friends and family, especially if you know somebody that has problems with infertility. You might want to share with them because they would be happy to learn as well. And so follow us on Instagram at Hail_TV, on Facebook at Prophet Nigel Gazy, or at Hail_TV on YouTube as well, so that you get connected to every broadcast that we get to put out there, and also be the better version of yourself, because we get to learn. It's not all about health, but it's about spirituality. It's about learning the word of God. It's about discussing social issues and everything that has to do with life, so that you get equipped and live a better life. I am Sandra Bentil. Now, let me go for a break. When I come back, I get to introduce my guests, then we get talking. But for now, if you can't tune in to Hill TV on our digital box, then you can get to tell your friends, or you can also get to connect on our social media pages, just as I have said. That is Hill_TV on Facebook, also on Instagram, and on YouTube, Hill_TV. So you're welcome once again. Let's get talking after the break. Want to live healthy by acquiring knowledge about health-related issues, being it chronic or curable diseases, nutritious meals, exercises, and as well as correct all the wrong myths surrounding these issues? Don't worry, the Alive Health Show brings you exactly that. With our team of expertise health practitioners, we are poised to bring you nothing but the very best of information and knowledge about health-related issues. Hello, I'm Sandra Bentil. Make a date with me every Sundays at 5:30 p.m. and catch a repeat on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. only on Hill TV. You're welcome once again. It's a live health show on Hill TV. Just as I have said, that we are streaming live on Facebook at Prophet Nigel Gazy. Go there, like the page, and you are sure to connect with us any day, anytime that you cannot tune in to digital or multi-TV channel. We'll be glad to hear from you as well. And so all your questions and your comments should be channeled there, especially as we discuss infertility today and get to broaden our minds as well. And so I have with me here in the studio Dr. Paul Amanu Aban. He's a medical doctor and also a herbal doctor at Royal MediHerb Clinic, and we are going to discuss infertility today. You're welcome, Doc.
Thank you.
Okay. It's always a pleasure to have you, huh? It's always a pleasure to have you, especially because I don't get to only talk the medical aspect with you, but I get to talk the herbal side as well, so that so be sure and I say or no, or you're interested in herbal side, that the person gets his or her fair share, and as well as the medical aspects. And so you're welcome once again. I hope everything is fine.
Sure.
Okay. Infertility. From what I studied, net a trese you can't infertility. Emma no ene mema no ye man ne mema bebree ewo problems with infertility saying emba. First of all, what is infertility? Are there any infertility?
Thank you. Infertility is a general term. So we say infertility is the inability of a person, animal or plant to reproduce by natural means. That's infertility in general. So now we are talking about infertility in humans. So infertility, we are limiting ourselves to humans.
Mm-hmm.
So in humans, infertility is the inability to become pregnant after 1 year of unprotected sexual intercourse without contraception involving a man and a woman.
Okay. I just say, okay.
Enti, just say, obade bema omote edan baako mu as husband and wife, and I say they are in a relationship. They are having unprotected sex without any contraception for 1 year. Regular unprotected sex for 1 year. Then we call it infertility.
Okay. Okay. Now you can say infertility. Ewo oba muswana enono patch say like because
so infertility oba mu say oba one bema atena edan baako under the same roof for 1 year doing a regular unprotected sexual intercourse without any contraception.
Okay.
Now 1 year no when to me then there's a female infertility.
Okay. And acquire say idea ebiana before obe only bema be betina for 1 year now mo be have unprotected sex no unim po say ebia o was our problem no.
Sure.
And you know then the trace say obi was our problem no.
Say obi was our problem now. The only time you know say I've been a man for this number of months or years means saying I expect that this time I'm up to now with this unprotected sexual intercourse and no contraception anything because I didn't mean to mean before you'll be aware that there's something wrong, so I have to make a step. Okay. But there won't be any classical sign showing that mean to me until you attempt and it's not coming.
Okay. Now, me didn't say there were types of infertility.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the infertility, we have infertility in females, infertility in males. Mm-hmm. Then we have combined infertility, which means there's a problem with a man, there's a problem with a woman. Combined infertility. But the types, we have the primary infertility and the secondary infertility.
Okay. Into primary infertility, no, another thing.
Primary infertility is when two people who have never had a child or conceived stayed at one particular place in the room, have unprotected sexual intercourse for 1 year and above without getting pregnant. That is a primary one. They have never had a child. And for 1 year, they have stayed together, unprotected sex, no contraception, nothing, yet they are not getting pregnant. That is primary infertility. Secondary is they have had a child, a previous child, but now they are looking for a pregnancy. It's not coming for a year or more. They have gotten pregnant before, they have gotten a child before. Now I want to bring a second born or a third born or a fourth born. Now pregnancy is not coming. So that's a secondary infertility. They have given birth before, but now the pregnancy is not coming.
And according to research, so a patch say a member be break or problem no. I say because according to research, 1 out of 3 of women and there were infertility problem, which means automatically that 2 out of 3 of people people with infertility problems or couples, in fact, I worry for more infertility problems. So 2 out of 3 of these problems, if you remember, and 1 out of 3 if you remember. Now, the intina our phobia and I say bia obi oba bi ntimi wo ya no wa ma na amanfo ka say oba no na WhatsApp problem no.
In the olden days, the knowledge we have is infertility is in women. We didn't have a knowledge of infertility in men. So we know that oba na women give birth. So if pregnancy is not coming, then it's from the woman. So before we were blaming all infertility issues on women. Now research shows that men have even more infertility than women. And because women know that if I'm not getting pregnant within this time, then I have a problem, they make steps. They take steps. They seek medical interventions and all those things. Men are always there. King Kong, I don't have problem. Meanwhile, they are the cause. And they will be blaming the woman, giving them all sort of problems. They will not say, go to hospital, oh, me okay, many problem here, forgetting that it's the man that will impregnate the woman. So the man doesn't seek medical attention. They are there, claiming they are well, but they are not. So until they also make a step. So for conception, it depends on 2 people, a man and a woman. A woman alone cannot conceive. A man alone cannot conceive. It's 2-way. Yes. So the men too, it is high time we educate the public for the men to know that infertility is not only in women, but it can also happen in men.
In fact, more in men than in women.
So when the women are struggling to conceive, they should go along with the men. The men should go along with them. They should also be tested. They should be treated. They should seek medical intervention so that things will be easy in terms of consumption.
Now let's get to the causes of infertility. Since you cannot tell before maybe you've tried unprotected sex for a year and not getting pregnant, and maybe when it happens that way, what are some of the things that can account for infertility, especially in women? Yes, because today we are taking the aspects of women.
We are taking the aspect of women. So in women, most of the times it's ovulatory problems. Ovulatory problems. Women lay eggs, and the sperms fertilize the eggs. So if a woman has problem with the process at which she will produce eggs, and the eggs will be fertile for sperm to fertilize it, that is a problem. Because without the ovaries, you cannot get pregnant. So if you have problem with that, yes. And the problems comes with different reasons. So we are not going to mention some of them.
So
there are many,
them
but we take it a little faster. There's anti-sperm antibodies.
Anti-sperm antibodies.
Anti-sperm antibodies.
Yes.
Anti-sperm antibodies, they are some immune problems. Body nankasa produce the immune system is always fighting against the body sometimes mistakenly, the immune system mistakenly fight against the normal things in the system. The woman can produce, the man can produce. then they fight against the sperm. So the sperm will now have problem of transportation, like transporting itself from the vagina to where the eggs are, or how quality the sperms should be. There's a problem. So you won't get quality sperms to fertilize the egg, which is being caused by the body's own immune system.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
now for the women, yeah, let's dwell on the women.
For the woman they also produces those things. The woman's body can also produce that thing to fight against the sperms. You understand?
Okay.
Yes, the men can produce to fight, the women can produce to fight.
Okay. Okay.
So it's two-way.
Okay. What's also boss to say ovulatory problems? Ovulatory problems, no. Ebini diawing e wombamu.
There are a lot of hormones in the system. You see, there are a lot of hormones in the system. In the woman, the female hormones, we have estrogen, prolactin, a whole lot of hormones that they interdisplay to cause someone to have a menses this time. At this point in time, menses should cease. At this point in time, there should be ovulation. At this point in time, there should be this. It's a cycle, so it goes like that. So there's interplay of hormones. If you have problem with the hormones, some of the hormones doesn't get balanced, so there's hormonal imbalance. That can also cause ovulatory problems. So as we go along, we'll be mentioning them one by one. Infection can also inhibit the ovulatory process. Okay. So as we have said about, the research shows that 10 to 30% of infertility cases is due to anti-sperm antibodies. Okay, now I say antibodies are body new produce it to fight against the sperm. Yes. Okay. So 10 to 30% causes is due to that. We have STIs, sexually transmitted infections. We have gonorrhea, chlamydia, mycoplasma, genitalium, and other infections. Okay. They also inhibit the ovulatory process. Inti obu obenya infection no, for some menses, and can be expecting my menses this time. I'm at that time, and I say within a month, I've experienced my menses twice. You see, I've had these issues that this month my menses twice, and sometimes it's normal. If sometimes it's normal. Yes, let me explain. Yeah. If a woman has a cycle of 28 days, and you happen to end your menses on the 2nd, you start from the maybe 28th, 29th, enter into a new month and ends maybe on the 1st or on the 2nd. The person will say, this month I saw blood, so I've menstruated this time. By 28th, 29th, the 28 days is due for you to have another cycle. But it's still within the same month. So the person says, I had my menses at the early part of the month. I'm having at the latter part of the month. I'm having my menses twice a month. It is never twice a month. Okay. So if you try to use months to calculate your menstrual cycles, and your cycle is not 30 days or 31 days, you're always mistaking certain things. So you have to use your days. You have to know that I have 28-day cycle. I have 30-day cycle. I have 27-day cycle. Then you use the days to calculate. Okay. So that you mistakenly say, I'm having my menses twice a month. But some people also have every 2 weeks they have their menses. That one is not normal. Okay. What does sexually transmitted diseases do to the reproductive organs such that it stops childbearing or causes problems in childbearing? They are infections. So they inhibit the process. Okay. We want infection. Infection, I didn't cause it happen, and to me, it happened. You see, they become like obstacle, or they obstruct the process because it's an infection. Right. When the infection is treated, you have your normal ovulatory process going on. Okay. Yes. So due to the infection, it causes either delay in the process or it facilitates it. So you have menses every 2 weeks, you have menses every 2 weeks due to the infection. Okay. But at the normal circumstances, it shouldn't be that. So in the absence of the infection, you'll be having your normal menstrual cycle. Okay. Yes. Yabo sexually transmitted diseases. And you know, which other one can we talk about? Genetics. Genetics? Yes. Okay. How the person was formed in the mother's womb. There are constantly mutation. The body divides rapidly in the mother's womb. It's that it's only one sperm that entered the egg. But at a point in time, the person's head will form, eye will form, nose will form, mouth will form, the features are coming. At a point in time, there will be a mistake somewhere that some people will deliver them and they have extra legs. They have extra fingers. It's a mutation. So the same thing can happen with the reproductive system.
Okay. Is that to account for people born without wombs? You know,
Yes.
some people are born without
Yes.
wombs.
So they are all mutations, genetics. They were born with it. So it's also part of infertility. Yes. Then we have DNA damage.
Okay.
DNA damage. Everything formed comes from a DNA. So the DNA divides at a point in time, your nose should be formed, your mouth should be formed, this tongue should be formed. So when the DNA is damaged, it cannot perform its normal function. So if A is supposed to join B and B is damaged looking like C, so there's a combination of A mixing with something look like BC, you will not get the exact thing you want.
Okay.
It will be something, you see? Yes.
Okay.
So DNA, causes of DNA damage is smoking.
Causes of DNA damage, no?
Smoking.
Say, smoking.
The mother or the father being a smoker,
Okay.
smoking, can damage some of the DNAs that are supposed to form that particular thing.
Okay.
You see? So smoking also damages the DNA.
Not just say be no nipa ko ne betimi anyi saying, but smoking habit ninti na affect akolano formation.
Yes.
In a way.
When your men smoking,
Okay.
but some people are pregnant, still they are smoking.
Okay. What about the men?
The men too, they will smoke and it will deform the sperms,
Okay.
which is going to fertilize the egg. So you still get some problems, then some DNA damages somewhere.
Okay.
Yes. Then radiations.
Radiations.
Yes. Radiations can also harm the sperms. Chemotherapy can also, anything that can damage the DNA can lead to a damage in the DNA.
Okay. Me pacho na ye maame nom na omo ye eja ho ejuma no. Say omo ye exposed to radiations. Nti eba ne sa.
So sometimes they also
affect you also fertility.
Sometimes they also experience that. Nti ono aga so no because you say eja ho adwuma nti menyai, then they stop. Then treatment commence. At a point in time, they get fertile and they're able to deliver.
Okay. But I mean, trouble dream so in recent times, no, Cecia, say bia or flat, but on person be exercise. So there are easier ways that have emerged. I'll be to me. I fast so quiet. I'll be to me fast so obey sign your money na. Ebanesa omutimi fat transfer and I say body sculpt. Sometimes they burn the fats with machines that emit radiations. And also to me causing infertility problems, maybe.
It depends on how the process goes. It depends on the doctor doing the thing and the process, the medications involved, and all those things. You see, I am a fertile woman. I've even delivered once or twice. I went to do this thing and I want to get pregnant. Pregnancy is not coming after unprotected sexual intercourse for 1 year.
Okay.
Then we start looking for the cause. Is the cause due to what you did some time ago? Then we can say it's a cause of infertility. Someone will do the same thing and will still be reproducing. So we cannot say someone doing that is a cause of infertility. No. It depends on how your procedure affected your reproductive system. Then we can diagnose that due to this, you are infertile.
Okay.
Yes, because not everybody who goes through that process becomes infertile.
Yeah.
People go through and they are still fertile.
Okay. And at the end also there were different types and then your moye
Yes.
it involves radiation. Bimonso and with radiation.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's the process that matters.
Yes.
Okay. What else can we talk about?
We are now coming to general factors.
General factors.
Yes.
Okay.
Diabetes mellitus. Diabetes. Yes, they can also affect your reproductive system. Even the diabetes affects the whole general system. So as it's affecting the general system, it can equally affect your reproductive system. Either the person gets pregnant and there's a miscarriage, or the person doesn't get pregnant at all.
Okay.
So now we are talking about the two, either primary or secondary. It can be primary, it can be secondary. Some people are born with diabetes, the type 1 diabetics. Some people got it as they are growing, the type 2 diabetics. So it depends whether primary or secondary infertility. So when you have DM, but not everybody having DM is not reproductive.
Okay.
Yes. So the causes, it depends. It's not everybody, it's not everything that we mention here that if you get it, you are infertile. No. Somebody might be diabetic and will be fertile. Somebody's diabetes will affect the reproductive system. So that is why in all situations you seek a medical care. Then the health practitioner will identify the cause of your infertility. Then treatment commences per the cause of your infertility. So if your cause is due to DM, then we treat the DM. You become fertile. You have thyroid disorders.
Thyroid disorders.
Yes, we have a hormonal gland in the system called thyroid. And the thyroid has also a function that helps the reproductive system. So if you have a problem with the thyroid, then you can have reproductive systems. Sometimes if you have problem with the thyroid, you can get goiter. So the thyroid performs a lot of functions in the system. So if the function relating to the reproductive system is impaired, then your reproduction too will have a problem.
Right.
So thyroid disorders too. We have the adrenal glands in the system. They also support the reproductive system.
Okay. So, adrenal glands no, then omoye ewo nipeduanim.
They help in blood production. They help in the reproductive system. They does a lot of things in the system. They help a lot of the systems. So if you have problem with the adrenal glands, you have adrenal diseases, it can also affect your system. So we have a lot of them. We have something that we call hypothalamus. The hypothalamus also helps the reproductive system. Yes. So if you have hypothalamic pituitary factors, like hyperprolactinemia, I have something called prolactin, which is being, the regulation of the prolactin is being controlled by the pituitary glands. So if you have problem with the hypothalamus, that's the pituitary glands, then you have problem with, you have hypo. When we say hypo, it means less. When we say hyper, any doctor says hypo, it means less. Hyper, it means high.
High, okay.
So when you have hypoprolactinemia, meaning when you have low production of prolactin, it's also going to affect your reproduction.
Okay.
When you have hypopituitarism, that one too, they are all hormones. Females are made of a lot of hormones. The cycle is being regulated by hormones. So if you have hormonal imbalance, all these things we are mentioning, they are hormones. So if you have hormonal imbalances, then you can have problem with your reproduction. You have environmental factors. Tobacco smokers. They say 60% are likely.
60%
are likely to be infertile, to have problems with reproduction. Tobacco smoking. You see?
Which makes smoking even more dangerous than some people think.
More dangerous. And even smoking, some of the things we smoke, they wrote on it, it can be harmful to your health.
I know, right?
But people are still enjoying it.
Right.
Yes.
I also learned that abortion could cause problems in fertility. Maybe later on in life. Once obi woha we see so na we yin gu na wa worry ebi na sa time on worry about onye obi no onene na later on no, they have problems with childbearing. I think I was say sir Adenisi, what are some of the causes of abortion, or what are the implications of abortion on the person?
Abortion, we have types of abortion. Anytime I'm dealing with abortion, I want to clarify.
Okay.
We Africans or blacks, we see abortion to be something bad, but abortion is not always bad.
It's not always bad.
Yes, we have types of abortion. We have abortions due to some medical conditions. You are diabetic. You got pregnant. Your diabetes is getting worse because of the pregnancy. So we look at saving the mother or saving the child. You see, so at a point in time, we can do an abortion to save the mother. Or BP is so high that if you do abort the child, the mother cannot survive. We can do an abortion for the person.
Okay.
Yes. So there are a lot of reasons why doctors do abortion.
Right.
But the bad one is the induced one.
The induced one, yes, that is
done
what I
by
want us
the
to talk about.
Unprofessional people. You see, yes. So coming to your question, maybe back in your school days, you were having this, your boyfriend there, some corner, parents are not aware and things, pregnancy cap. You want to be smarter than your parents. So your boyfriend's friend or your friend will tell you, oh, there's this medication, if you take, you can get rid of it easily, nobody will hear about it. Oh, okay, fine. They get it for you. Fortunately for you, you do it and it goes well for you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Fortunately, some people do it and it rather gets to their parents faster than how they think. Because if you are doing it and there are complications, they will rush you to the hospital. Doctor will bring out the secret and things will make bazaar. So if you are fortunate, everything goes well with you, you go your way.
Yeah.
If you happen to, the woman happens to be O negative, and was impregnated by.
Mepacho, no yensi sopa ye, and then a blood group.
Blood group.
Pacho, me pese o church mu ye, isan se bia no bi hwe na on hwe dante ase, especially obiane ne blood type. You know, my infano as a substance and yen kan ho asem kakra. You cause a blood group and on the day.
Blood group, everybody has a blood group.
Okay.
And the blood groups, we have A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative,
right.
O positive, O negative. These are the blood types we have worldwide.
Okay.
Yes. So we have the positives and the negatives.
Okay.
If you happen to be O negative, the O negative women are the people who have problems with that blood compatibility issue. So if you are O negative and you happen to be impregnated by any of the positive blood groups, A positive, B positive, AB positive, O positive.
Okay, not just say me no trim say na be ya obi abeti ase. I just say o your ba na say o blood group O negative. Na say only bema on the blood group near positive. One of the positives. Now there's a high probability say okay.
No, na say one initial na manyemo.
Okay.
No problem.
No problem.
You say no.
Okay.
9 months. Oba no wa within 72 hours. The woman should be injected an injection called anti-D. Because the women with O negative, they have this autoimmune disease I was talking about. So the moment they give birth, now the system becomes aggressive and it's not coming to fight against pregnancies. So when we give you the anti-D, it calms things down.
Okay.
So you can get pregnant without any distraction or without any autoimmune effect.
Okay.
Easy. So whenever you get pregnant and you are O negative, we get the anti-D ready before you deliver or within the 72 hours after delivery. Then when we give you, problem solved. Okay. So if the abortion was done secretly some time ago, without you knowing the blood group of the man who impregnated you, you will not do anything. So when you are due for marriage, you are enjoying, you now want to reproduce. You get pregnant, all right, but the system will abort it. Okay.
I just say Ebiana usaka crown or have a abortion, and I say we ni senguye. Na say oye O negative, and I O negative for them.
O negative for.
Okay. O negative. Na say o have only obi or B positive, them or any of the positives. Okay. and any say now we you go na say you inject with the medicine that you are talking about, you have subsequent abortions.
Yes, miscarriages.
Miscarriages, okay.
Yeah. So until they identify and correct things, you'll be having the miscarriages.
I'm sure that's what causes a lot of problems nowadays, because people who have aborted in the past might not be able to, bear children as at now, and they might not know because they think that they are fine. Maybe they get pregnant and along the way they get miscarriages. I think that might.
But if you are not O negative,
okay,
you are good. You are good to go.
But why O negative?
Yeah, that is how the system is naturally. So you cannot change things.
Okay.
Yes. And we have a condition called Asherman syndrome. People, aside O negative aspect, any woman, when you try to do abortion through instrumentations, like continuously, the cervix becomes weak. That when you get pregnant within the first trimester, the cervix opens and the fetus comes out as a miscarriage. So we call it Asherman syndrome. So women who normally do abortion, later in life they can develop Asherman syndrome. Without you being O negative.
Okay.
It is happening because of what you have been doing previously. So you cause problem for yourself. So Asherman syndrome also can lead you to recurrent miscarriages. Okay.
Dr. Pacho, say your bad symptoms now. Say ebia onipa kono nya ware na say onya ne be ma bintina for 1 whole year. Ansa na ebia obehu say wape basa aba onya. Then biom na ebetimi esi woni nipadwe ma obehu say ebia na or problem, infertility problem.
There are conditions like I wanted to calm down. We have a condition like PID, pelvic inflammatory disease. Pelvic inflammatory disease, you have signs and symptoms of waist pain, sometimes vaginal discharges, dyspareunia, that's painful sex.
Okay.
Because there's infection in the pelvic and the cervix is inside the pelvic, the cervix gets infected. When you are having an intercourse and the penis hits the cervix, you feel pain. The woman doesn't enjoy sex again because now the sex doesn't become excited again, now it becomes painful.
Okay.
So when you get to the hospital, the doctors also do cervical excitation test, that's examination to confirm a PID. So you can go to the hospital with these complaints, you'll be treated for a PID. You not knowing that it has also even hinder your process of getting pregnant. But the only time you can know you are infertile is when you tried getting pregnant and it's not coming.
Okay.
That is the only time.
Yeah.
But you can have the PID and still be trying to get the pregnancy. It's not coming. But when you treat the PID, you can easily get pregnant. So meaning is the PID, the pelvic inflammatory disease, that's the PID. That is what was causing your infertility. So you go to the hospital not because of infertility, but you go there because of PID. And after solving your PID, it will enhance your reproduction.
Okay. But you can say, omo blood group O negative no. Say omo aborti and say bia omo wona say yan wo omo sa panye na ebia na subsequent pregnancies ne betimi asay. Na say onipa ko no ebia na osua e no oyes abortion na say onim say wasanka okona okọ ye ko inject no sa idru ya working ya. Later on in life, say neni ba ne ho say otimi san ko ho echo.
Yeah, there are treatments there.
Okay, no be treatment, another form of treatment, but the person goes there for the injection.
Yes, it depends on the consultation the gynecologist or the doctor will do with you.
Okay.
When you get there, there will be a miscarriage, which will lead you to the hospital or to the health practitioner. Then the health practitioner, after doing everything for you, now will consult you, counsel you. So the doctor will now ask a lot of questions. Because he knows best, has been trained for that.
Right.
So they will ask a lot of questions concerning all those things. So the information given to the doctor, in addition to the labs or investigations that will be done, the results will tell the doctor that then I have to do this or I have to do that. Okay.
Me pacho na I feel so there you see no upese bia preventive pregnancy a utimi use contraception and I say bia utimi IUDC ne other ways it may preventive pregnancies no say oh yeah for a very long time na say ebia na why you ready say ope say owa and also so to me cause problems and I say does it hinder the pregnancy or maybe getting pregnant like
I will not say contraceptions leads to infertility.
Maybe long. I'm asking if the long-term usage of
how long
the contraception.
No matter how long it takes. Somebody, let me say, for instance, a person has done a contraception for 5 years.
Okay.
Within that 5 years, there has been an ongoing infection. But because she's not getting pregnant and no signs are showing, she's there. After 5 years, she takes it out and wants to get pregnant. There have been other causes there. So not necessarily taking contraception is even another way of treating infertility. Let me give you contraception is like using the contraception as treatment for infertility. Let me give you an
scenario.
Give
us an example.
It's like you have a dog.
Okay.
You put the dog in a cage and starve the dog for like 3 days, 5 days, 1 week. When there's food available, you see how eager the dog will eat the food.
Yeah.
The same thing. When we put the womb into a cell or into a prison or into a cage for a very long time and we release it, whatever sperm that comes, it grabs it like something.
Okay.
So some people we can give them contraceptives for some time. Then at a point in time, we let them stop so that the uterus will be somehow aggressive for conception.
Okay.
You understand? Yes. So we cannot say that because of contraception, that no, there should be an underlying cause. For some people, if you go and do the contraception, we are anymore. Some people like my hair 3 years, me phone until after 1 year, after 2 years, me koi. They say, "Mommy, we are anymore."
Okay.
We are anymore. No problem. And when they take it, so what you do, go and meet your midwife or your doctor or your gynecologist. Discuss with him or her which contraceptive is best for you. We have a lot of them, but some people, Madam for near 3 months, intimation me 3 months. Madam for near 3 years, I didn't intimation me 3 years. So they will go and they tell antenna sympatho who are 5 years old. You see, mommy will be 5 years in you. Maybe 3 months bejo. Maybe this one bejo. So you have to have a discussion with your doctor.
Okay.
Which one will be best for me? Why you be that? There be ni be that, and am I be that na mejai? There hen and now we here for how long? There will be questions that will guide the practitioner which one to do for you.
Okay.
And then we have to continue with the courses fast.
Right.
Sake of time. Pesticides. We say pesticides can cause that.
Okay. Pesticides.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know how, but research shows that pesticides can cause infertility.
Okay.
Obesity. Obesity can cause infertility. Hormonal imbalance. I think I've spoken about hormonal imbalances.
Okay.
Yes.
But you na yen kan otwi mu na
obesity.
Kesiye.
Almost. If your bana was too much, I want to be a problem now.
Okay.
That's what research shows. Say also too much your bana also too much. And in your back, bear man also too much. There can be a problem. Whenever you are growing fat, the system doesn't work as it has to work. So there will be like imbalance of a lot of things.
Okay.
That's why I say obesity is not good. Obesity causes a lot of things. It can even worry your heart.
Right.
It can give you diabetes and all those things. We have endometriosis. Endometriosis, there are a type of skin in the endometrium, in the inner lining of the womb. Some of those skin are found in other parts of the body. Women who have those kind of things normally suffer from infertility. Obebo was menses from insem. I don't know if you have heard that thing before.
I've heard that before.
Menses from insem. Yeah, they have skin, the endometrial skin, some in the palm. It functions like what is in the womb.
On
It depends on
That's just by the way.
yeah, it depends on how the endometriosis is.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
those people too sometimes they have issues with fertility.
Okay. Doc, please hold on with that. And if you have any question, say or asembisebi and I say maybe you have a problem with fertility too. Maybe ana wapeba ache na say unye bi ana say bi a opeche ba wenye bi nyame adum ti wetimi afren na onye a share wo experience and as wo asembisa bi nso a wetimi friend was 0506554455 0506554455. Yeah, the numbers are on the screen, I believe, or 0244093032 0244093032. Yes, I'm doing this with Dr. Amanu, who is a medical and a herbal doctor at MediHerb Center. And so, Doc, I have a question. Someone sent me a question, and he says that he has a friend, and his friend says that anytime that he sleeps with his girlfriend, he doesn't get an ejaculation. Is it possible that he has an infertility problem?
Yes, because so far as you are not producing a sperm, you cannot impregnate a woman.
But I mean, having sex and not having ejaculation, what is the relation? How does that happen?
Infection can cause that. Maybe the mood at which the person does the intercourse with the person too counts.
Okay.
Yes, but he has to see a doctor. The doctor will be at a right or good point of determining whether it is an infection, it is a malformation, it can be any problem. It can be even mutation. I don't know whether the person has ever ejaculated and now is not ejaculating. How is the problem? So if the person was dating a lady before this one, was he ejaculating during those days? If yes, then there's a problem because he should also produce in this one. But if he has never ever ejaculated in his life, then it means he has a problem.
Right.
He has to see a doctor, else he cannot impregnate a woman. The woman will be fertile, all right, but he is infertile.
Okay, which means that during the sex, he might feel that he's been released, but
some
doesn't produce the sperm.
Some will have the feeling of releasing. Some will not also get it at all. They will do and say, I'm tired of sex. So those people, they are not interested in having sex unless their girlfriends force them or their wives force them before they do it.
Yeah. Emilia Hosanna says that we thank God for technology. For most women have been blamed for infertility in their marriages, whilst men also have the same problems. Therefore, the spouses must have their test done. Yes, so it means that, in Africa here, most of the people, society tends to frown at the women because they are not having children, not taking into consideration that maybe the problem might be from the man as well. Okay, and when it comes to the treatment of infertility, is the treatment for the women different from the men, or
yes,
they have a relation? Okay.
Men doesn't have ovaries. Men have sperms, women have ovaries, so two different types of treatments.
Okay, and what are these treatments?
I wanted to do the treatment last.
Okay,
let me quickly go through my causes. Underweight, overweight can cause.
Underweight, not just
underweight and overweight.
Okay.
Yeah, can cause.
Overweight ni obi a why kesi abroso.
And obi nso the normal adult weight is 50 and above. So if you are 18 years and above and you weigh less than 50, you have a problem. You have to check your diet. You have to go and see a doctor.
18 years and above.
Yes.
That's a weight
less than
50 kilograms.
Kg, yeah, 50 kilograms. You have a problem. You have to go and see your dietitian.
Okay.
Age over 30.
Okay.
You can also have problems with infertility. Age over 30, you can have problems with infertility. Tubal blockade. Some women, their tubes are blocked. That one too, you can have infertility because the sperms cannot penetrate to the ovaries to cause fertility. Previous tubal ligation. Some people they were having tubal blockade. They use some process to open the holes. It can get close again. And some people will say, me could blow my wood, your mom say blowing.
Yeah.
And man, you should blowing, blowing. Yes, sometimes it can cause that.
Now then the ATMC I would any musano.
We have polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Okay.
Ovaries, you know, it is a kusia crete. A man, maybe I'm too kusia fan. It is a kusia crete. Kusia no TTM. So every month, you know, kusia the back of a kese. Na a release, na ba, and na sperm be siana, na formoba. A ba, na sperm be siana, it comes at a point that comes out as your menses. Na another egg, I can see a womb. When you have polycystic ovarian syndrome, the crate is there, but in soon
okay.
It doesn't form the normal eggs.
Okay.
That could be released for fertilization to take place. So you see, say, nipano ovulate.
Okay.
And with that proper ovulation, you cannot have conception. So you see, say, cyst, you know, there's a cyst, a insuna, a genegina, we no ovaries anymore. So I say, you could blue free.
Okay.
No more could blue.
Okay.
But it's basically hormonal. So sometimes you blue because your mom, be boosting hormones, and I'm going to me a produce, and I say, well, no boy, the mawa, it me, and my cosiano produce ye. So now be able to me, our ovulate.
Okay.
What to me, anyam.
Okay.
And to say, when you have cyst, polycystic ovarian, when you say polycystic, it's cyst, not also. You understand? Someone can have one, someone have polycystic. So when you get that, you go to the hospital. When they do a scan, all those, they can identify a cyst. Then it means your infertility is due to a cyst.
Okay.
Then they will concentrate on the cyst so that you can produce matured eggs for fertilization.
Okay.
Yeah. Then immune infertility, I've already spoken about the immune problems. The body fighting itself against conception. So these are some of the causes.
Okay.
So it's not basically one way, but it could accidentally have by yourself. Sometimes your tubes are blocked. Sometimes you have infection. But you could accidentally. Another day that will wear one when I will train them. You have one in my break, accidentally have money, you need your short. Emma. Yes. It might happen, say, what about problem? Your husband is the cause.
Yes.
No,
that is where the main problem comes from.
You understand? But you won't get any results. Check your. I've met a man with 2% mortality of sperms. The sperms in at 2% in a year.
Wow.
And the man is not able to impregnate the wife. He's a Muslim. And the man is on the woman. So they went to one doctor. One doctor said, Papa, I want to be a test. The man called and a test. And I don't know what the doctor explained the problem to the man. Man, the paper I could see. So we want to do hair screening somewhere. And the woman comes to tell me, doctor, this and it me could a test, but the paper I see. But me say them a cook paper to make a far bar wash. So the woman brought the letter and there was 2% mortality. Okay. So my milk was sperms, you know. You 100, they move 2 penny a year. It's not the SC, you know. I said, I can't treatment.
Yeah. Okay.
So the man was the cause.
Yeah.
But he was claiming boss in the house. Meanwhile, you have 2% mortality.
Right. Okay.
So next week, or maybe other day, we'll do that. The men will be very happy and the women too will be very happy.
Yeah. Yes. So because of our time, let's take the treatment. The
treatment, we cannot mention this medicine or this medicine.
Yeah.
So it will have categories, either medical, complementary, or alternative. The medical, you go to hospital.
Okay.
Then they have a lot of procedures, in vitro fertilization, and a lot of advanced procedures that cannot be explained on air or on TV. There are a lot of technicalities inside. Okay. Then complementary, maybe they will give you something you take, maybe it's a hormonal imbalance. So if there's a hormonal imbalance, then which hormones are not balanced? Let's give you this to balance the hormones so that you can release. And alternative, these are herbal, homeopathy, other medications can be given.
Yeah.
But your treatment would depend your cause of infertility.
Okay.
That is why you yourself, you cannot say that I am doing this to get fertile. The cause of your infertility, the treatment goes according to the cause.
Okay.
So is it a tubal blockade? Then they have to do a ligation for you. Is it an infection? you need to be treated. Is it a polycystic ovarian cyst? Then you have to treat the cyst.
Yeah.
So the cost would depend on the treatment.
Okay.
Yes. So we cannot say if you have the treatment goes like this.
Okay.
Unless you seek the medical attention, they identify the exact cause. If you have done a previous abortion leading to that, through consultation, it will come out. Then we solve it from there.
Okay.
So we cannot pinpoint one particular treatment. It depends on your cause of infertility.
Right. Okay. Patient is always trying na say ebia na wape bache na wunye bia sanya doctor e kano no obi ane ne problem obi wo ho infection obi wo ha ne blood group obi wo ha or infection wo ne tubes nimti no e wo se okona ko hu doctor e wo se o ka se bia na o no medro we ana on medro we wunnim edro no nia eye poten efise bia na wunnim wan kasa wo problem nti wo say o call doctor no e diagnose no who say na your problem no me hu kwan ya on be fa so e di abo.
One thing is, when they are going to the doctors, they should go together, the man and the woman.
Okay.
Men ya so ya den do.
Say men man you feel say omo de
obo
ni problem e man na problem
obo ko be man wa fa tira akoye ehu so wo problem but obeka na nim begu ase because of pressure or the ammo ba na nti secret not wonim say oyare but still more ban pressure into obana no madura ye treatment I'm advising the woman why your treatment na challenge say any man okunu nkoye test ya jai because what shows that one are your problem and who because I told you that we have combined infertility.
Yeah.
It might happen that truly the woman has a problem. The man too has a problem. Now the woman has solved her problem. The man is not solving. So still, there won't be fertility.
Yes.
So we are advising the men, if there's infertility issue, go with the men. Our investigation is just one. Go and do semen analysis. We just take your sperm samples, take it to the lab. We watch it under a microscope. We see how motile your sperms are. If the sperms are not motile, then we give you medications. The sperms become strong. You can impregnate your woman, but we let the woman suffer. Meanwhile, you are the cause. So the women who have undergone treatment without getting pregnant for a very long time, if their husband has not gone to do their semen analysis and they have been diagnosed that they are well or not, they should stop. You can even take medications and spoil your liver because too much medications can give you a drug-induced hepatitis.
Okay. Doc, but you be ana obi pese or fro. No esusu ne problem ho. O number, wait me the number at drama.
My number 0241 064 228.
Okay, that's your camera right there, so you can say it to the camera.
0241
okay
064 228.
Okay. So that is Dr. Amanu, who is a medical and a herbal doctor at Royal Mediherb. So, Doc, please, where are you located in case somebody wants to come there?
I'm at Ashama, Peaceland.
Okay. Okay.
Ashama, Peaceland.
Okay. And so the discussion continues next week. You know, today we were focused on the women and issues that has to do with their infertility. So next week we get to continue. And I believe that today you have learned something. At least you have learned that do not self-medicate. Okay, go to the hospital. This is the time to go to the hospital. And if you are a couple, go together. Yes, go together.
My last words.
Okay.
For the effect, the women are suffering too much in Ghana.
The stigma attack. That's
the stigmatization, the distress, loss of control.
Yeah.
Some are even committing suicide.
Yes, I can imagine. Yes.
There's divorce. This man is having problem. This woman doesn't have problem. So one woman meet me down. There's divorce, depression, anxiety. The woman, they will try 1, 2. Hey, man to me and second time man to me and it's man. They are anxious. So they are in their marital homes, but they are not happy.
Yeah.
So the men, we should at least have mercy on the women small.
Yeah. Sometimes when you listen to the stories of such women, and it's very serious, and then the stigma comes from the society.
Yes.
What I say, obi a wawari for 3 years, no on wo ya na they target us. or you're infertile or you're boni on timenwo. But maybe another problem they cry free.
We mistake or small be papa.
Okay. Yeah. And so if you just learned, you can also call somebody that you know, to educate the person as well, because we are all here to learn from each other. Now, this evening, Prophetic 360 won't be airing, but rather a playback of the final edition of the 36 lessons of Prophet Nigel Gazy would be aired. And so take note of that so that you can tune in at when it's time to watch the show. Now, next week, yes, on Prophetic 360 next week, deep mysteries of the prophetic will be discussed. So you might want to tune in next week if maybe you watched the last week. Yes, you might want to tune next week for that as well with Prophet Nigel Gazy. And so thank you all for watching from Facebook and everybody that watched as well. Yes, thank you all so much. And yeah, special thanks going out to Amber's Glam Official for my makeup, as always, making me this beautiful. And to Hair Glitz by Sandy for my beautiful Afro band. You might want to follow or call Amber's Glam. So get to follow her on Instagram at Amber's Glam _official, and contact her for all your makeup events as well. And Hair Glitz by Sandy for all your makeup needs. And so we'll catch you same time next week. But on behalf of my crew members, we say thank you for watching. Special thanks to everybody that made this possible as well. I can see Brush J and Tony and Yeah Baby and everybody that made this possible. So catch you same time next week. Stay blessed and have a good evening. Yes, don't forget to watch Prophetic 360. It's a rebroadcast, but if you missed last week's edition, then you might want to tune in this evening. So have a good evening. See you same time next week. Want to live healthy by acquiring knowledge about health-related issues, being it chronic or curable diseases, nutritious meals, exercises, and as well as correct all the wrong myths surrounding these issues? Don't worry, the Alive Health Show brings you exactly that. With our team of expertise health practitioners, we are poised to bring you nothing but the very best of information and knowledge about health-related issues. Hello, I'm Sandra Bentil. Make a date with me every Sundays at 5:30 p.m. and catch a repeat on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m.
Praise God. Nyame ba eti say nyame de she me mame nyame ba nyame shra. Me ka Yehowa no kasa ono ne yenkwa ahoden. Yehowa nim se wa man saso kasa ono ne yenkwa ahoden. Bible say Psalm 62 verse 11. I say once has spoken, but twice have we heard that all power belongs to God. Sincerely yours, I'm Prophet Nigel Gazy. Ebi a wate me nka ko so ahwe Hill TV a nyame D4 a o man Ghana ba ko ne me. Nyame adoma a branda we any a branda bia me counseling. Starting on 7 a.m. na upon 4 p.m. Kofo fie chire bebre ba into ba pachoya brantem. Oban so ade bia be ka kire mo se sunsum juma e difun juma. E difun juma e sunsum juma. Enti nia wo komu bia wo do nan esi asase we so asase we odom and the land of possibilities. Nia nye ye ni opa wo eduwa pa obewo. Nia yare bi be ka sister bi fi UK e bai. Na 15 years oblidisa oso asori dan na door keke wan be hu nyame di for. No be hu me ba no nya ohun me. Oso door no mo keke. Tumi a eye Holy Ghost na me tumi a ewie me wo hwie gu asafo no so. Oso door no mo keke no blood no esizi. And back when so by now for 12 years no peba. Now me alternate him no by the Spirit of God. Toughest our honor the GDA at that Eddie tough ni be fire. Then ne wa or then the bano atom. Ebi a wo hwe me kumase. Wo hwe mo boase, wo hwe mo takrade. Baby bia wo hwe me bia. Ya fa me odi for Nigel. Wa hwe TV, what me din and nyame nsa wo me so apart from me wiem no. Eya bono mpa na hwe. Tie me we are so for na so ne nkoso be hu nyame di for. Nyame fa me saso aboa wo. Ebi a market woman, we a business woman. Ebi a bibi da wakoma so you want to take a step. Be hu nyame di for. Na urade be for ma no so asem aboa wo. Oba tie me. You want me any normal times into bar, Ubeba no warm water, and so she is dawn. Oh, you bet your medical team, bet your son, you bet some sanitizers, and them are max. None of bets not at a distance. Uba, make carry. Me no be bomb pie, memoir for Jesus so can watch him. Na papa be family saswa yin sida ama. Ebi a wo da ho owo ho nsuo. Ebi a wo spiritual man. Ewie bremu de na me Jesus Christ wa ma prophet Nigel tum. Na Bible say wasra me ngo say me break bonsam pochre. Ebi a pochre bi da wo so. No me bi da busua no so. Me pa cho be hu nyame di fo. Ebna da we ane me tena se. Time a wo hwe me bia, branda bia every Tuesday 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Brantem se na be ya on join the queue no. Eya nkrofo bebre fie chireba. Into ba mama daddy nyame de hye. Eya fa lorry papa car papa. Eya bɔ me ho mpaye. Nasaka che Jesus say obne me ehia mponi mpu a. Bible say obedi ane ha ehia ye. Bible mama say na nsuo ntoba nsuo toy. Ka che Jesus say onne me hia bibie nsi da ensi wa brabom. Na kodanda ne ha ne da woso no entinko. Ewie me mama mo kwan say papa ensu me. Into pa ababra erade be fa me nsa so amo eba opa vesa abra opa yaresa nia wopa bia e wo Bible mu no Jesus etimi fa me nsa so eye tie me se nia wo Bible mu no na wopa dia me pa cho ya be hu me nyame nsa so fo bi o hwe me so fo pen bia man bia me sha tie friend wo di for Nigel address na wo TV no so ba me san kan say wo do me 15 Green Hill Street wo do me 15 Green Hill Street pa cho bra da we be hu nyame di fo na papa be fa me nsa so eye shira mo tie me Wednesday be am Cape Coast. Wednesday be am San Cape Coast. And I'm with Radio Be Brace number 1 FM, Power FM. Me say Kingdom FM. Eye tie me. E branda him machibia e Power FM. And a Thursday be eye tie me wo e Power FM. Wednesday be eye tie me Cape Coast, Kingdom FM. And anope be fear the yet number 1 F1 of 3. Your friend Yamidi for Nigel because what he TV. Be branda way, baby will be a behu Yamidi for. But manuma sam essa shebre. Manuma sam empire etimi ebreki kono ema bibi esima nyamemba nyame sha nyame okese me kai howa no aka so no ne nkwa ho baby abom bia e ya betena se kai howa na mejo so nyame sha nyame don boa bye bye.